Trump orders Lake Ontario renamed Lake America. President Donald Trump has signed an executive order directing the United States government to rename Lake Ontario as Lake America. Trump signed the order on August 27, 2026, as tensions between the United States and Canada continue to rise over an escalating trade war. The order instructs the Department of the Interior and the United States Board on Geographic Names to formalize the new name within 30 days. During the signing ceremony, Trump compared the move to his previous decision to rename the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America. Trump even joked that if America now has a gulf and a lake, perhaps the country could eventually rename an ocean as well. But the name Lake Ontario has a long history. The name dates back to the 17th century and comes from an indigenous Iroquois word associated with the meaning Lake of Shining Waters. Lake Ontario also forms part of the shoreline of Toronto, Canada's largest city. The Trump administration argues that most of the lake's volume, including its deepest areas, is within United States territory. The renaming comes at a particularly tense moment. Trump recently imposed tariffs of up to 50% on many Canadian goods after trade negotiations between the two countries collapsed. Canada responded with its own tariffs, ranging from 15 to 50% on American products. Trump has also threatened to increase tariffs on Canadian automobiles and auto parts, but Canada says it will not recognize the new name. Canadian Industry Minister Mélanie Joly said Canadians would always call it Lake Ontario. And there is another complication. Even if the United States officially adopts the name Lake America, other countries are not required to follow it. A similar situation happened after Trump ordered the Gulf of Mexico to be renamed the Gulf of America. Mexico and much of the international community continued using the traditional name. So, for now, America may have a new official name for one of the Great Lakes. But whether the rest of the world, especially Canada, will ever call it Lake America is another question entirely.